Well, it's week 2 of the high school football season. Last Friday night proved that things are, definitely different this year. From the fans to the marching band to the dance teams, there was a lot missing. But high schoolers are still trying to make the most of it. WHO 13's Whitney Blakemore joins us now. She is back at her alma mater, Southeast Polk High School, and she knows more about what's going on with this story.
Yeah, Andy, it feels great to be back here, honestly, a little weird. But, we've been largely talking about football, and rightfully so. We're one of only the few states in the country to be playing right now. But what about all those extras, the things you were mentioning that really make this place buzzing on Friday nights? Well, a lot of schools are missing them, and that's no different here at Southeast Polk. Their award-winning dance team is usually a highlight on game night, but instead, they're having to largely sit out. Ask any rhythmette. There's nothing quite like marching out onto the field for the first time in those white boots.
Ever since these girls were little, they have looked up to other girls that have been on rhythmettes that have had the white boots. And it's something that you can't explain if you're not in the Southeast Polk district, but they are a tradition.
Freshman Ashley Lamb, for example, has been dreaming of wearing them since she was just 5, watching 2 older sisters on the team.
I've been looking forward to football games for a really long time because I see how much fun everyone has.
But that 60s style footwear is being traded in for the time being with masks.
Kicking outside in the sun and with masks is definitely a challenge, to say the least, but it gets us in shape a little more than usual, so that's good.
And instead of lining up on yard lines, the SCP girls are settling for parking spaces.
We have such a large team that we don't really fit anywhere to be able to social distance. So practicing in the parking lot when it's nice out really works.
With nearly 60 on the squad, the Southeast Polk Stadium simply can't fit the team and their families for home games this season.
All of us team is trying to really focus on the positives and trying to make the best out of what we have and what we can do.
I feel bad for these girls because this is, they're missing out on things that they've looked forward to their entire lives. Thankfully, our school has come up with a solution.
Just last week, they found out they get 1 home football game performance. It's the final one of the season, over a month away. So for now, they are just practicing their routine and practicing social distancing to hopefully see that performance through.
For these girls, it's so important to be able to do what they love. And so they understand that it's important to take it seriously. Even though we're outside, they still are wearing their masks and they're not complaining because they know in order to have a season, we're going to have to do what's right.
And you can see behind me, the marching band is starting to come out here for their early morning practice. They also get just 1 home game to be able to perform at. But, I think all of us can understand how great Friday night is, especially as a high schooler, if you're on the football team, to the dance team, or just, in the student section. So it's a tough football season for everyone.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Not just the football fans and their parents, but all the other festivities that go along with a community's football game there. And Southeast Polk will be in action there tonight. They've got this Ankeny Centennial and all kinds of football Friday action coming up tonight. Whitney, thank you for that story and pointing out that there is so much else going on with those games.